To start things off strong this week, I got quite a few new upcoming survival games that you should probably keep your eyes on, especially if you find yourself searching for something new to lay your hands on. Unfortunately, none of these games have specific release dates. However, as far as I'm aware, these games are planned to come out sometime this year. And perhaps this could be just something you add to your personal wish list on Steam. So with that being said, let's get straight into this. At number 1, we have Sunken Land. Now, this one in particular reminds me so much of Rust, especially if Rust was taking place underwater. Clearly, this game was designed to be enjoyed with PvP in mind, and if Rust has been wearing you off lately, then look no further than Sunken Land. This game is taking place in post-apocalyptic world sometime in the future, where the world is submerged nearly completely underwater. You'll be tasked to search for supplies, trade, build bases, and most importantly, stay alive, meaning avoiding other players if necessary. At number 2, we have Survival Fountain of Youth. Now, this one is mainly for my single player folks out there. Now, this game is based on actual historical event of Age of Discovery. After a horrific shipwreck, you must learn to survive on deserted lands. From crafting tools, building shelters, and hunting prey, you must search for your crewmates and figure out the fate of an extinct ancient civilization, and most importantly, uncover the location of the legendary Fountain of Youth. Think of this game as Green Hell, except you're on the island and not the jungle. At number 3, we have Aska. For a while I was wishing for another survival game similar to Valheim, and this seems to be it. This one obviously leans more towards MMO survival style of gaming. If you found yourself being in love with Valheim, then this one is certainly to keep in mind. Build a Viking settlement and survive with your villagers, sail your ship and choose your own destiny, by either settling in somewhere and calling your home, or simply exploring until something else comes your way. You must gather resources, farm, and take care of your people. The game will test your survival by throwing different challenges your way, not least of which is the deadly winter that will be waiting on you right around the corner. At number 4, we have Coreboard. Now, this is another MMO survival that has spiked my interest here lately. This looks very similar to Frozen Flame, but with a lot more exploration in my opinion. Claim the land, build and grow by making your own town, and thrive on the resources that the game provides to you. Together, repel evil forces and defend your settlement. Help restore the ruined world, and most importantly, survive the elements of danger. This title in particular reminds me very much of Tribes of Midgard, but instead of top-down perspective, it's more leaning on third person instead, which is something I really much appreciate. At some point in the game, your settlement will be attacked and you will have to defend it as it happens. Really lovely concept, definitely keep your eyes peeled on this one. At number 5, we have Atmosphar. Now, this one is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Uncover the fate of humanity's final outpost. As you survive and thrive through this mysterious world of floating islands, this one is certainly aimed to be enjoyed with your friends in co-op mode. You must collect scrap and engineer new flying vessels, which are very uniquely designed, by the way. Those same vessels are used to get around from island to island while bringing your airbase along with your journey. Now, those same vessels can maneuver through the air as well as just hovering in one place. At number 6, we have Sky Climbers. If you like that Zelda Breath of the Wild look, I think you'll certainly find this one very appealing. Build your kingdom, choose a class, and tame monsters scattered throughout this world. This survival RPG takes place in procedurally generated anime-themed world. Defend yourself against opposing native clans that will expand and siege your territories. Every continent is procedurally generated and contains 5 unique biomes. Planets spawn dozens of continents for players to discover and explore. At number 8, we have a grand prize time travel survival. Now, just like this title states, this is pretty much a time travel survival. You travel through different eras of time, go from riding dinosaurs, forge tools, variety of them actually, build a human colony, siege castles, and automate and mobilize in the Industrial Revolution. The game features crafting-based building, exploration, and last but certainly not least, offers a pretty good combat system. Now, this game in particular is my favorite on this list, simply because of its diversity. This survival game easily reminds me of 3 different survival games, and to have this much content within one title is is very impressive. And this will conclude today's list. I always try to keep my videos nice and short for you guys. Do me a favor, if you found this video enjoyable or helpful in any way, shape, or form, smash that like button for me, will ya? And subscribe for future content like this. I mainly talk about survival games and I try to upload at least twice a week. If you have any suggestions, definitely let me know down below. And as always, this was your boy Roos, and I'm out. Goodbye.